Hey, good morning, good morning. Having my morning coffee, and I'm having in my patriotic mug, tumbler, actually. Let's show you. See the eagle? The proud American eagle. Proud to be an American, and it's my liberty. Something like that. I forgot how it goes right now because I'm half awake and half asleep, and this is why I need my coffee. Well, this morning, this live is sponsored by Chock full of nuts. And International Delight Coffee. So, yeah, that's what this live is about. So I thought I was going to be watching a movie on here. I thought I was going to be watching a movie this morning, and my grandkids can't find the remote control. Okay, they lost the remote control. All right, these things happen, they happen. So the great thing is, what I love about TVs today, especially smart TVs, is that you can lose the remote control, but you can still turn on the TV, and they have the relaxing music that comes on right away, and they have the beautiful scenic pictures that come on. So it helps my anxiety a lot, So I'm sitting here now taking in all the beautiful music and looking at the different pictures that are coming up on my TV screen. And gotta look at the positive side, you know what I mean? I wanted to watch a movie, but I'll go in my room and watch a movie, I like to watch a movie out here when nobody's here, but okay, I'll go inside my room, All right, enough with the chitter-chatter. Let's get down to business. I cannot believe what's been happening in the last month, 2 months. The world is just crazy. I don't understand it no more. It's crazy. But I know one thing. We're heading for a big event. We're heading for this is the end times, people. This is the end times. Everybody has to understand that we are living in the end times, okay? This war is really getting to be big. You have several countries in the Middle East that are involved. Jordan, Kuwait, you name it, they're all getting involved. And Israel was under attack by Iran, and Iran shot massive amount of missiles. I'm sorry, excuse me. Iran shot a massive amount of missiles into Israel. And now you have all these other countries involved. It talks about it in the Bible, in the book of Revelations, when Israel is surrounded by other countries. That's going to mark the next event in the book of in Revelations, okay? And that's when possibly Jesus is going to come back, when Israel is under attack by all, the Middle Eastern countries, okay? So we're at the doorstep. We're at the, what I can't understand is there's people that don't believe it, okay? And they still don't believe it. And this is what I can't understand. What they're not to understand. I mean, no, I can't understand it, but what's there not to believe? You know what I mean? It's happening before our eyes. Everything in the book of Revelations is happening before our eyes. It's just going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. We have to think positive. We have to try to still live our lives regardless. But, I know it's a contradictory, but this is what's happening. we can't, it's out of our control, you know? But then we have, in the midst of all these problems, okay, the threat, the rumors of war, the threat of war happening now, war taking place at this time, and our soldiers getting killed, because Trump wanted to get in there right away, and Trump wanted to be the big bad guy, you know what I mean? He wanted to be the homeboy and go in there and start shooting up the damn place. I don't know. I voted for Trump, but I got some problems with him now, okay? He was going in there to save people, but what are we doing about people here? What are we doing about people here in the United States? It's just crazy. We got so much problems here. We're going overseas and we're getting into other problems overseas. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of people killed in Iran. They killed thousands and thousands of people for just being Christian. They killed thousands and thousands and thousands of people for ridiculous things, okay? I can understand where Donald Trump is coming from to stop this, okay? To stop these killings. But on the other hand, look what's happening here. Gas prices are going up. Food is going up. Inflation is through the roof here. We're suffering. Okay? We're suffering because, I can't even get the amount of food that I used to have in my refrigerator, for the amount of money I used to spend, that I would usually spend. I have less food in my, I have food in my refrigerator, of course, food is not a problem. But it cost me twice as much as I spent in the past on food. I'm spending at least $300 more on food than I did 2 months ago. I have a lot of kids in my family. I have a lot of people in my family. But the point is this. That's no here, no there. The point is this. Grocery prices are going up. Gas prices are going up. Everything's going up. Trump said he wasn't going to have this. Trump said this wasn't going to happen. What the hell's going on, Trump? Then wait. I happened to come across The View. Now, no. Let me get it straight. I'm not a regular viewer of The View. I'm not a regular, watcher of The View. I don't even watch it. But I came across The View. And I happened to have watched it because they were talking about Donald Trump. Whoopi Goldberg goes into the thing about the fact that Gavin Newsom, about him being president and, possibly being president, and Donald Trump, I'm sorry about the beat, and Donald Trump did not believe he could be president because he has a learning disability. So Gavin Newsom has a learning disability. So Trump doesn't want somebody stupid being the president. Okay, first of all, let me get it straight to everybody, okay? And all you ignorant people out there who are ignorant about disabilities, and all you people out there that are ignorant about learning disabilities. I'm learning disabled, okay? Let me explain something to you. How do you know, how does Donald Trump know what Gavin Newsom can handle? Now, Gavin Newsom, he's made a lot of mistakes in California, don't get me wrong, okay? But let me phrase it a different way. How can he make a comment that people with learning disabilities, okay, are not able to be president? And then he looks at us as stupid. As we're stupid people. We're dumb people. He used the word dumb. Okay. People with learning disabilities are not dumb. Okay? Now, if anybody couldn't understand why Whoopi Goldberg was pissed off, I could. I agree with Whoopi. I agree with Whoopi 100%. Not a fan of Whoopi Goldberg's. But now it takes a whole different turn. Because now Trump is going after people who have learning disabilities. I have a learning disability. You think I'm going to allow this guy to turn around and come after people like me? No, I'm going to stand up for myself. This is the problem here. I don't see a lot of people saying anything about it. You guys are just sitting back and going, oh, I'm going to allow this to happen. I'm going to allow this to happen. I'm going to allow this. Yeah, okay. And then you're finding excuses for Trump to turn around and bash learning disabled people. Okay? The president is out of control. He is way out of control. I think he lost his noggin. I think there's some kind of problem going on upstairs in his head. Donald Trump is way out of control, okay? And if anybody comes down on Whoopi, let me tell you something, leave the woman alone. She's absolutely 100% right. She's 150% right to get pissed off about what Donald said. Okay? You're not learning this. If you don't have a learning disability, you don't know. We're not stupid people. People with dyslexia are not stupid people. People with, that can't learn like regular people do. I mean, we can't learn like other people can. I shouldn't say like regular people. We're just as regular as you guys are, okay? Just because we have a learning disability, that doesn't mean that we're not normal. We're perfectly normal. We just learn differently, okay? I think people have to take the phrase learning disability. It's learning disability, okay? I think people need to look at disabled people in a whole different way. We all need help with something, right? We all need help with things that we have in our lifetime, okay? Sometimes we run into problems, okay? Just because, I don't know, I have trouble with building a table. Am I mechanically inclined? I mean, am I like, mechanically inclined? I can't use a saw, or I can't use a drill, so am I mechanically disabled? No, that doesn't mean I necessarily am. I mean, I can learn how to do it, but I need a little bit more support than the other person. So basically what I'm trying to say is we all need some extra support. And there's nothing wrong with saying that we don't need help. We don't need support. Everybody needs extra help once in a while. You can't tell me that you're not a person that doesn't need help once in a while. That you don't run into a problem with X, Y, and Z. You don't run into a problem that you're going through. With anything in your life. I mean, come on, people. I mean, the ignorance has got to stop. Ignorance has got to stop. People who are disabled, period, deserve respect. Now, a president of the United States of America disrespects disabled people. I'm telling you right now, he is not worthy of my respect. And I voted for him. How dare I know, right? I need to be a little bit more careful. I need to be extremely careful who the hell I vote for. After dealing with this. I love for people to come after me on here. Please leave your comments. Please leave your nasty, dirty comments, whatever you want to leave. It doesn't faze me one bit. But you want to know something? It's like this. If a president of the United States disrespects disabled people and calls them stupid or dumb, He's not worthy of my respect. I had to struggle all my life with my disability. I had to struggle all my life with my disability. Okay? Okay? And now I struggle with lymphedema. So, okay. So I have lymphedema and I have wounds on my legs and I have the water coming out of my legs. So what is Trump going to call me now? What would you call me now, Trump, since I have swollen legs and I have wounds on my legs and the water comes out and I have a nurse 3 times a week? What are you going to call me now, Trump? Huh? What are you going to call me now? What word can you throw at me that's insulting, since you're in the business as a president of insulting people? I feel sorry for you, Donald Trump. I really do. I really, really do. It proves to me that you are such an ignorant man that does not deserve the respect. So, I say this to everybody. And I hope you share this. I hope everybody shares this. Please share it, okay? I stand by every word that I say. I will not be ashamed of being a disabled person. I will not walk in shame. I will hold my head up high. Okay? I will turn around and wear shorts outside and let everybody see my swollen legs. Because you want to know something? I don't have to live in silence. I don't have to live in shame. I don't have to live in a little cubicle and away from society. I won't do that. I won't live in silence, because once you live in silence, that is the worst thing that you can ever do to yourself. Don't live in silence, people. Speak out. Let's go. Let's get it going, people. Speak out. And let your voice be heard. God bless you all. Peace.